Welcome everyone. Spirit is returned me to my seat for a continuance of discussion and information regarding the third eye, your pineal organ, the divine eye. I feel a little stressed because we keep coming back to this, but apparently this is extremely important to spirit to be realized by everyone. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and I've already grounded. I'm going to go ahead and let go of this mind right here and let spirit, the divine, bring message. Andrea, there is such a doom placed upon the third eye. A doom, I repeat, upon all of yours divine eyes. We seek to reassure for any of you who gather, be understood your minds of the quality, the gift, and your right, your divine right to use your pineal organ for the sight, for its sight. We will stand softly for our minds are now meant, meaning they're not bending on this. I'm not squirming out of this, is what they're saying to me. That's what I'm getting out of it. I'm not squirming out of this. I don't get to not do this. Andrea, your fears will subside. As we lend now the calming brought you, delivered us through your third eye. I do. I feel so calm right now. Andrea, it is able to receive the calming through your divine eye. We go ahead. Andrea, we would want to suggest miracles by even suggesting that do enough information, we can all use our divine eye. We can all activate that pineal organ based within the center of our minds. Miracles are made when something we believe we cannot do. This is one of the main barriers that must be removed from your view, from your mind. If you think it's something that only a miracle could do, then the idea of it belonging to you as your divine right to use, it gets further and further away from you. It might as well be out of your view. For you're not nailing down what is being brought to you. The urgency of your needing to know at the heart of you, that organ inside your head, what that it is given you and what it is to do. You must remove the veils, those ever crossing barriers. That's weird that they're using that. Andrea, it is what nails do. They fasten board to board in a locking barrier for your view. That's interesting. Go ahead. Andrea, the soothing, the calming of you now has been given you due your removal of the cross, meaning the barrier. Andrea, it is a cross, a mark against. Oh, go ahead. Andrea, it is a cross. It is a mark, an X upon your chest. Your heart's desire and your mind's knowing of your pineal and what it can bring to you. We must remove the markings of those lines that are across your chest. Spirit is saying that it is what we think about it, you know, is going to determine whether we ever use it or not. Our third eye, divine eye. Andrea, it's an organ. It's a pineal organ for your contacting, for your release of spells, for your knowing of the truth, and for your knowing, for all of you knowing the divinity within us. When we seek to honor the truth, we set forth around it a barrier, but one that for our well-being and use. When you honor something, it is for no other sight. It is for nothing to intrude upon it. For it is within your heart. It's something you hold tight. It is something that you bind to. Binding to the light. Using your third eye, it is for your mind's removal. It is for your heart to remove what is in your mind, for the tethering to the divine. That's making a little more sense to me now, a little. Andrea, the truth we will unwind. There have been many passages, pathways many bindings, many ties placed within the human race and each and every one of your minds. And it is a measure of not removing it, but in the span of time that it will take. These things will take time, but it is not for anyone's inability to seek and find. Their use and their connection to the divine. I love it. Thanks, Spirit. Go ahead. Whoa, I'm getting images now. Go ahead, Spirit. Say it again. It is a lost pocket watch. They're showing me like a suit of somebody on the Titanic, where the pocket watch is, it's nicely sit in this little pocket. The loss of a pocket watch at first is felt as a loss, a great loss, at least for that moment in time when you realize that you've lost it. And yet, as the time unwinds, as time goes on, the loss of it, the view of it, the losing the view of it causes it to be lost your mind. So we forget, we get over it. Andrea, it is for the sentimental value of it from in your heart, for your mind to go ahead. So this is what I got, guys. This is a metaphor. The longer that we go without seeing something, the longer the more that we adapt to not having it, the less that we seek it, the less that we feel it, the less that our minds won't allow for the dwelling on it. Is that what you're saying? No, I'm totally off. Sorry. Totally off on that. I'm going to take a pause and we'll fix this. No. I'll just keep going. I get confused. Give me some more of that calm stuff. Andrea, it has taken many centuries for the human species to have forgotten the pineal organ and its uses. But it has not faded or it is no less important today than it was back when the pineal organ and its abilities were fresh in the human mind. We are far advanced in culture. When acknowledged and using the third eye, it is the Tartarian world, the buried, now called taverns. Andrea, this is deep. Tartarian. That was us when before we Andrea, were brought to your knees. In a forcing thought to remove from your memory anything to do with the pineal and its creative divinity. So, and what I'm seeing now, is placing fear upon people so badly that their minds are so far from the open love light thing that the pineal is all about. It's been hidden from us. It's been Andrea, it has been an erosion. The doom of the third eye under the layers and layers of the ground, the mud covering the Tartarian creations and beauty brought due and through the third eye. It is a forced reckoning of your knowing of where you belong. And that within you is divine. You all now are not knowing of the doom of your third eye, for you're not aware of it even being something within your mind as something that to even try to put into your sight as it is a melding of are you saying melting? Andrea, it is a melding of gold for you if from your heart, not these two eyes, you seek for the knowledge and the given love that was given you and received you through the pineal organ. It is a different kind of eye. Go ahead. we seeing through our third eye is not for just one prophet or medium. Go ahead. It is for all of us, you and I. For we are each equipped within our physical bodies. The third eye, a divine eye, an organ, not a miracle, not something that one should ever be afraid to try. It is our natural functioning organ, for created and meant, set for we in the divine. When we're here in bodies, we stay tethered to our true, to our tribes, to what we value, and that is you, all of you. Andrea, I'm showing you in your view spinning muddy, knobby tires, spraying mud everywhere. Yeah. Andrea, we have to do this. We have to turn the mud. If we're ever going to get through the layers of untruths that have been laid upon us. Spirit's meaning the mind. Andrea, it has become concrete, having been driven over so many times, the mud, that it will take much to break the mud clods, the layers of silt that has been laid within your mind in layers over long periods of time. Oh, I see the light. Man. I did have doubts. I was scared, you guys. Do you mind, Spirit? They're saying no, of course not. I was so scared to do this topic with Spirit, because I'm thinking, oh, I'm just going to be just a laughing stock, or somebody's just going to think I'm completely out of my mind. I'm going to promise you something, and I'm not going to ever deliver on it. You know, that we can't open your third eye. I was just appalled when Spirit, you know, states that to you viewers in these videos, that it can be done, and if you stay long enough, that you will. And I'm like, I just want to run and hide on that. All right, that's big. But now I do understand that, because I don't understand it doesn't mean that it's not what it's saying it's delivering. And there is no truth better than anything. The divine saying, I was going to say better than it coming from the divine, than anything. The truth yields only but for time. Spirit is saying it has been measured long enough for that eye be unknown your mind. It is the first breaking through the ice, isn't it? Is that what? That's what I'm getting. I got chills all over my body right now. Ooh, I'm seeing it. Andrea, it is a cracking of the ice. saying that if you picture the deepest waters frozen into solid ice, and you standing on the ground of it above, that took a long time for that solid piece to freeze and be solid, become ice. It's going to take a while. Go ahead. To withdraw fears and chip away. To get to the truth of what's beneath it. Which has over time been sheared us. We have been sheared. That's a good way to look at it. We have been sheared. Saying, Andrea, almost everything that was once known of your pineal organ has been sheared. The absence of it, the knowledge of it being within your mind, lends to erosion, another kind of erosion over time. The erosion of the far better faculties and uses and creations to be had within your mind will be eroded and left us all. If allowed this erosion to continue over so much forbearing time, Spirit is saying we really need to. No, that's not what Spirit's saying, but go ahead. Andrea, it is going to take not just your front level working mind, to mind down to the soul of you, to the heart of you. To even begin to believe that what we say as you being divine is true, because it is true for every single one of you. Your heart beats not to the measure of what you want it to. Your heart beats to the measure of the I'm getting a little bit lost there. I gotta stop. Under our heart beats in measured time. For all sorts of things that our eyes see, that create for our heart to find, meaning we're constantly seeing things that we want, Andrea, and it is in its way part of why the erosion is happening so fast today, is for the true desires and longings of the heart are not, they're being swept underway. I'm seeing like a 16-year-old girl, ooh, I want that car so bad, I want that car, oh, I just want that so bad. But it's not her heart that really wants that. It's her believing that's what her heart wants. It's not. It's not her heart wanting that. That's all her mind. Her ego is shattered when she doesn't get it, but her heart's not broken. Her heart hasn't even been given a chance to be heard, spoken. Go ahead. Boy, we're getting further away from where I thought we would go. See, there I go thinking again. I'm going to take a really quick break. I'll be right back. Thanks, I'm back. Andrea, it was of the heart which once was spoken. Which now they're showing me a machine that's just spitting out tokens. And for all of the tokens of what was just said, draws nearer our point for the realizing, the viewing, the new viewing that you must find within you for the activation of I'm sorry, I said activation, they didn't. It must be understood, your head. Before anything can be done or anything can be read through the pineal organ within your mind. It is not a cursor that it has to take that long chipping away at the very deep eyes. It only is as long as until it's realized here, these two eyes. And through all mechanics and measures of your working mind, it must be registered through it and trusted and realized as divine. Prior to your opening the divine eye. So basically, why we all fail today, we're seeking with, like the teenager that wants that car so bad. They think they want that car so bad, but that's the ego mind. That's this mechanics here. So when we're unable to do it, it's because we want it so bad. Andrea, it is viewing, you are viewing the needing of it or wanting it through these two eyes. You're not viewing it from your third eye. And until you do, it won't open. And that's why. It's never going to open for any mechanism or anything given through your two eyes, meaning the ego mind. Andrea, precisely the key is given when one wills within their own heart and to honor what is given them, and for their full overriding the mechanics in their believing of it, knowing from within them what they know is innate and true to them, and knowing of its truth and value for them, the mind's eye will awake. It will hear what your intentions, what your when you okay, they just showed me. When you know, when you feel that, when you trust of your pineal organ and what it's for, when you trust it from your core, meaning there's no doubt in your mind, and knowing that there's no miracles to be found in making this activation happen in your life, in your when you know that it is your freeborn good, your right, and you're honoring that by looking at it with your third eye, looking at it with your third eye, not these two eyes, not this mind. Seeking with your third eye is how you will open it, and all of the truth you will find. It is a measure of honesty, not hope. It is a measure of trusting, and no denying of it, as you being its willing host. That's what it is. Any kind of doubt you have, any kind of, there's nothing special you have to do. It was given to you. It's a natural born, freeborn good. It is there for you. Go ahead. Spirit's saying that if we're all of us pineals, if we were all seeing through our pineal, using it as it was meant to, we would hardly survive in the thickness, in the muck of our lives and around us every day. So much that is untrue. They're showing me the smothering of Tartarian cities, just smothered, suffocated. This has been interesting. So it makes me think of, I can't meditate. I've tried. Can somebody help me? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's like, that's another thing. The ego mind is so focused on it. This mind has nothing to do with it. It doesn't. It's your heart. It's your breathing, being aware of your breath, so close to your heart. Your chest, being aware of that, and the centered heart of it. This is the part that it's all that's needed. This is interrupting. It's getting in the way. And we have been absolutely forgotten our lineage, our innate divinity in this day and age. Thank you for delivering that. That was a good one. Andre, we cannot have capsized more for the informing you of your divinity. And for it, you all be realized of your freeborn good and right to use it, your third eye. You need to use it. Seek your mind's eye with your third eye. Now, that could be really, really hard to deliver on how you do that. And Spirit's saying the memo's been given. The kite will fly. So basically, they're pretty confident that if you're meant to, if you're really true to it, you will find this as enough instruction for you to activate your pineal organ. Thank you, Spirit. Thanks, guys.